All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Ace Combat 6 today. I believe we're just going to be finishing up the expert slash fighter only mission. Or mission. Run of the game. The campaign. The whole thing. And then from there, we might do normal. I don't know. I have to do normal at some point. And I didn't take that into account. Hold on now. So we have to awkwardly fit it in somewhere. The question is, do I do it before or after the Ace run? That's really the question. Anyway. Normal with attackers? Yeah. Yeah, that was the plan. The attacker only run is definitely also going to be the normal difficulty run. I'm not doing that on Ace. Absolutely not.
I'm so fucking bad.
The bad one. I have here a new flavor. I should have shown it before I sipped it. I've spoiled myself a little bit. You guys remember when I used to joke about the Celsius? I called them the vibe cans because it's what they are. Hold on. We have new vibe cans, chat. So today we have the Celsius Fantasy Vibe. I've never seen these before. I just came across them. Fantasy Vibe. Okay. Now, what this flavor actually is, and this one really had my interest. Sparkling Mandarin Marshmallow. Sparkling Mandarin Marshmallow. No Arctic vibe? We're checking out the new ones. They have new vibes. And I'm all about experimenting with new vibes. It's something I'm known for. So, Sparkling Mandarin Marshmallow is actually very good. I spoiled it by taking a sip beforehand. But that's very nice. You what now? Wanna, like, repeat that? Yeah, I'm known for experimenting with all the new vibes. Pretty much any that I can find in the stores, really.
Our day has come.
Just any of them,
Operation Free
to be
Gracemeria.
honest.
All forces advance into the capital. Enemy forces have thoroughly besieged Gracemeria. I'm sure we'll be running into some heavy resistance.
That's good.
This
It's-
is the last battle.
It's like you get the
Let's win this thing
Mandarin,
and go home.
the Mandarin orange, right? That like hits your tongue right away. And then afterwards, the Mandarin kind of like fades away and you get that kind of like sweet, marshmallowy, almost aftertaste. Like it kind of, the marshmallow is what stays with you. It's weird because you don't taste them together. Like you don't taste them at the same time. It is distinctly like Mandarin, and then a few seconds after, marshmallow. Weird, but in a good way. I like that. I do like that. That's a good vibe. That's a good one. I like the fantasy vibes. Have I bought the skins for all of the fighters? It looks like I have. So I guess I just start buying like anything I don't have. Oh. The multi-role planes I could probably do on Ace, right, chat? Right? Probably. I hope so, at least. On Ace Combat 6 Aces, I forgot to pull that up. Since we're also doing those this run. I could. Yeah, I'm trying to, like... I feel like the... I should have saved fighters, man. I was not planning ahead far enough. I feel like I can hang in there on Ace. With the multi-rolls. You tested MP yet? No, I don't have Xbox Live. I don't have a subscription to Xbox Live. And I'm gonna need to renew it in like a few weeks for video stuff. So I'm just waiting because I'm gonna need to renew it soon anyway. So I'll test it once I get it for that. We need to do Operation D. Sink the initial targets in Operation D. And then the Ace will take off from the carrier that appears in the second wave of ships. Let's use X-Link Kai. We're on the X-Bone. Yeah, we F-22 this one. We keep it real classy. We do a little F-22. Wait a minute, I didn't look at the operations I need to do. Hold on now. I got a little ahead of myself. We go to the operation medals. E and F. But we have to do 4 of them. So D, E, and F. And then just whatever else. It doesn't matter. And D I don't even need to complete, I guess. I just need to do enough of it to get the Ace to spawn. So... I closed the Ace list. What is wrong with me? I closed that tab. Hold on. Why does my history not want it? There we go. I was like, where's my fucking browser history? There we go. Didn't want to open. So I need to sync right here at the start in Operation D. 1 Aegis, 3 cruisers, and 6 destroyers. And then the Ace will spawn with the second wave of ships that will come in after.
Talisman, I know I've been a pain in the butt, and I want to thank you for all you've done.
Seems fairly easy.
I don't know how to say this, but you're like a part of my family.
Is the Assault Horizon Legacy hangar music just the hangar music from this game? I never caught that. Man, the F-22 cruises in this game. It's crazy. This thing just moves. To be fair, most planes in this game kind of do. We just run that back real quick. How much did that cost, chat? How much does an F-22 cost to produce? How much money did that cost? That like 30-second run of the mission. Can anyone get the price? How much does it cost to produce a single F-22? 300 million? Sounds about right. In my defense, they have ESM.
There are enemy aircraft providing ESM. You'll be in a world of hurt if you let them go.
I'm working on it.
Initiate fire at 3 o'clock.
This game looks great. I seriously, like, every time I play this game, I'm like, man, for when this came out, this is a damn good looking game.
Enemy Aegis destroyer sunk.
This is crazy. If I played this on my 360 in 2007, I would have been like, yep, we've peaked. Graphics can't get any better. Graphics will never get better than this. I would have been wrong, but that's what I would have thought. I remember actually, and it's funny looking back on it, but I remember saying that when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out, and they had like Kevin Spacey scanned into that game the way they did and everything, and I was like, yep, this is it. We've peaked. We will never get better than this.
Target hit.
This medium has just, it all goes downhill from here. No way games will ever look better. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
But I mean, if you've seen the cutscenes from that game and everything, I mean, come on. I can't even fully be blamed. It was a crazy good looking game. I feel like no one talks about that. Especially with like the actors being scanned in, because like Troy Baker was just scanned in as the main character too. And like, it's just Troy Baker in a COD game. Kevin Spacey's the big one though, where you look at him and you're just like, oh my God. That is like exactly Kevin Spacey. They might as well have live actioned this shit.
Enemy destroyer sent to the bottom. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Still can't believe that's not Troy Baker in the new GTA trailer.
Start moving into the bay.
I heard his voice and I was like, holy shit, that has to be Troy Baker. And apparently it's not. Troy Baker had to like tweet and confirm that he has no, I guess, affiliation with, he's not in GTA 6. He had to tweet out and confirm like, no, you guys, that's not me. I swear. Which is crazy, because I just heard that character talking and I was like, that has to be Troy Baker. There's no way it's not. Because they haven't confirmed the casting for GTA 6 yet. So I heard it and I was just like, yep, I know that voice. But no, it's just someone who sounds insanely similar to him. Like, it's ridiculous. Is that the one with Jon Snow in it? No, Infinite Warfare had Jon Snow as the villain, and honestly, he was wasted in that game. Because, like, his acting was great. His performance was great in that game. But, the villain was really poorly written. Just really uninteresting and really didn't give him a whole lot to work with. Which was unfortunate. But Infinite Warfare has one of the best COD campaigns ever. It's such a... If you have not played the Infinite Warfare campaign, I'm dead serious. It's so good. I should stream that one someday. That would be a hilarious COD campaign to play through on stream. Because everyone would be like, what the fuck? I thought this game was supposed to be shit. But no, that campaign is so good.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Enemy destroyer sent to the bottom.
He's trying to play 4D chess. Maybe it is Troy. And they're just trying to throw us all off. I saw the ace lift off. I'm just trying to clear out all this shit first, though. But I do have to find him. He took off somewhere. He's around here.
The Marigold's operation is going well.
It would also be really nice just to get the
15th enemy ship has been destroyed.
the radar jamming.
Chole's rimming.
Dealt with. Oh, there he is. Hold on. No, I don't. Granted. Still haven't tried it, but I don't think I would like it.
Missile missed its target.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
I find it hilarious that I just put in a quote that randomly, or sorry, a command that randomly plays something wild that False has said on her stream, and it's like chat's favorite command.
Missile struck target.
It's just chat's favorite. There we go. I don't have to finish Operation D right now, but I don't want all the work that I've done here to go to waste.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda
I
1.
can't use allied attack right now. Attack support, I can't use it.
First enemy jammer aircraft destroyed.
Ooh. Even if I don't get both Operations E and F finished this run, we're gonna have to play the campaign another couple times at least.
Unlaunched missile.
I'll have time to circle back to it. I'm just trying to cross that stuff off the list early if I can. Trying to make things simpler down the line.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, I have to have finished an objective. That's right. That's I forget that it works like that. There we go. Operation D is done.
Second flagship Marigold to all forces. We are moving into attack formation to provide support.
Warlock Battalion has taken more damage. They've lost about 60% of their forces.
This is Warlock. Is anyone out there? We need support over here. New distance.
Enemy plane down.
This game just feels so good too.
I got a lock. Box 2.
Recorded on PS5 and was a mix of gameplay and cutscenes. It is wild if they've gotten it running that smoothly on PS5. Just like looking at it and everything, like that's insane optimization work if they have actually done that. Because when people in chat said it yesterday, I was straight up just like, no, that can't be base PS5. You're fucking with me. There's no way. Or they have to be lying or something. That can't be. And I still find it kind of hard to believe, but
Dragon Busters have lost about 40%.
they've just pulled some black magic. Like, you know, Doom Eternal running well on the Switch kind of black magic. They've done something like that. Which is still an insane thing, by the way, that Doom Eternal runs well on the Nintendo Switch. But leave it to id Software. Id Tech is just something else, always. Speaking of, pre-ordered my Doom last night. So, I'm ready now, finally, fully. I was kind of holding out, being like, maybe review copy, maybe, but no. I didn't think I would get one. But I waited just in case. But it looks kind of ass, but it runs. It does look kind of ass on the Switch, in fairness. But like, of course it does. Still runs better than Ace Combat 7 does on Switch. Sorry, I can't not bring it up.
Dragon Busters are down to their last forces. It's a mess down there, Garuda team.
Almost got hit.
All enemy jammer aircraft have
Oh.
been destroyed.
I don't even really think I helped with Operation F. I don't recall doing much for it, but okay. I needed that done. MK11 will forever be the best looking Switch game. Really? I think Mortal. I think Metroid Prime Remastered, for me, is the best looking game on Switch. They did it for the meme, it can run Doom. Honestly, still one of my best purchases on my Switch to this day. Well, two of them. My two best purchases on the Switch to this day are Doom 1 and Doom 2. $5 a piece. They're great on Nintendo Switch. Go figure. OG Doom on handheld. I have I've actually brought my Switch on planes and stuff, like in the past, back when I used to have to travel a lot. I would bring my Switch on the plane. Like a child, like a man-child, but I did. And I played Doom on the planes. Like just Doom 1, Doom 2. I would blast through them. Like I would have a 3-hour plane flight from Minneapolis to Orlando or vice versa or whatever. I would sit down, we'd take off, pop up the dock, pull off the Joy-Cons, and I would just blast through like the 3 episodes of Doom 1. And then by the time I was wrapping that up, we were pretty close to landing.
Steel gunners are in critical condition. They've lost close to 80% of their forces.
Great purchase. Incredible purchase. I fucking love Doom. Did you see that Metroid Prime 4 isn't actually 4K 60? It's upscaled 1440p. I did not see that, but that sounds more realistic. Definitely. Because, like, granted, very few people agreed with me whenever I said this, but I've been saying since they announced that, I'm like, 4K 60? I could maybe believe it because it's a Switch 1 game, but even then, I know Nintendo hardware. Not surprised it's upscaled. Yeah, that sounds a lot more realistic. Cause yeah, even I was like, I know it's a Switch 1 game, but like Switch games running at a native 4K sound outlandish. Like that promise is hard for me to believe. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I mean, 1440p is still solid, in fairness. 1440p is what I play almost all my games at. Unless it's like an older game and I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, 4K, because why not? But, yeah, 1440 is normally what I'm using, so.
Enemy fighter destroyed. That's your ninth one. Keep it up. Connecting ESM for guerrilla.
Oh, but there's not gonna be like a... Yeah, it's not like PC. So there's not gonna be like an option for just the 1440, is there? Because I would love to just be like, yeah, just run it in 1440, no upscaling. Perfect. That would be ideal, but that's not going to be an option, is it? Oh, yeah. Did they mention the 1080 mode at all? Because I would actually be curious about that now. That's actually a great question. Did they get a look at that?
It's not over yet. Continue on with attacks.
Oh, missed the billboard. Man, that's a good flavor. That is so nice. I would not have, prior to today, thought, oh, fuck yeah, Mandarin and Marshmallow together. But that works. That works.
Once again, we have hijacked the airwaves, here to bring you the freshest beats around. Hey, this Waters here, your favorite DJ on Liberia Independence Radio. Today we are locked on to you live.
They think it's upscaled from either 720 or 900p. I don't recall exactly. So that's probably not gonna look very good. Yeah, upscaling from resolutions that are like below 1080 to try to pull it up to full HD normally does not have great results. Like upscaling from 1440p, it's still a base of 1440. It's gonna look fine. At that point, I would rather just turn off the upscaling and just play it in 1440, but whatever. But yeah, upscaling from like 720p, if that is what it is, it's not gonna look great. It will run smooth, but it won't look great. It will look good on handheld. That's true. That is definitely true. I don't think Switch 2 will have DLSS 4. No, there's no way. Because, like, I don't know. Do we have any idea what DLSS they're going to have? It definitely won't be 4. There's no way they have 4. But, like, it could be 3. It should at least be DLSS 2. There's no way it's lower. It has to at least be 2. But I would say probably 3? Question mark? Do we know that?
Enemy threat level down to 30%. Keep pounding away at them.
2 or 3, but no confirmation. That's not really something I've thought of before. The GPU is based on a 2050 mobile or something. 2060 mobile. I don't think they had a 50. Yeah, I think it would be 2060 mobile. Did they ever make a 2050? They might have. That was so long ago now. Holy shit, the 20 series. Remember the 20 series, chat? I remember. I was still in school when they released the 20 series. Just a bright young man at the time. Oh, they did only mobile though. Okay, that's why I was like, did they? Okay. Only a mobile one. I haven't heard that it was roughly based on like a 2050 mobile. But with newer things included kind of throws a wrench in it. It might still be 3. It might still have DLSS 3. Wasn't the 20 series? It was. The 20 series was the original DLSS card. Very energy efficient.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you. Incoming missile. Twist through it.
Enemy plane down. Talisman is locked on.
Oh. 1536 CUDA. Okay.
That was great execution, Morlock.
Thank you.
We ought to have him run a special story on you guys.
Oh, that sounds good. Maybe we can get a picture deal out of it.
Sounds great. Oh, there go all those targets immediately as I use the allied attack.
Track towards central Gracemeria. Hang a right at the third switch point.
No, that's fine.
Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving here. Anyway, there's a little tunnel up ahead where they keep building supplies. There's a dummy wall at the end of it with the tunnel we dug on the other side. The tunnel ends up about a foot
Wasn't the 20 series lineup like the debut of DLSS, if I remember right? So that would make sense too, because I know the 30 series has DLSS 2, the 40 series has DLSS 3. Like that lines up. I know that I had a 1080 Ti for the longest time, and that didn't have DLSS. So I think the 20 series was the debut of DLSS. Right?
Gentlemen, I do not believe a lady on Earth would be able to resist us now.
I love that line so much.
Pilots, listen carefully.
Such a stupid line. Why is that not a meme? Why is that not an Ace Combat meme? And something as dumb as, hey buddy, still alive is. How is that the meme and not, I don't think there's a woman on Earth that could resist us right now. He says while flying in a new super plane. It is? Bro, I've never heard anyone Drop the meme line.
Stricken team, break formation.
Drop that meme line.
Gracemeria have been eliminated. Mission
Is a meme.
accomplished.
I've never had anyone in my comments or chat drop it.
We finally did it.
But people all the time come into chat and they're like, hey, buddy, still alive?
Who is this?
And all over, like, Ace Combat Twitter. People just say it all the time.
This? What are you talking about?
I'd assume Reddit, too. Gaming Twitters and Reddits are normally the same crowd, if we're being honest.
Unknown aircraft approaching fast. This may be an attack.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't pegged a man in a long time.
Now is not the time to talk about that, False. You hear Dance with the Angels more? Yeah. The Ace Combat 6 meme is Dance with the Angels, now that you mention it. Hey, is that return line open right now? Because now might be the time. Oh my god. This is horrifying. I don't even know if I could fly in a straight line long enough to make it.
Watch out, the enemy has a
Might just have to play her out. Oh my sweet Jesus.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Those micro missiles are fucked up, man.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
They are slow, at the very least. Holy shit. And I'm in an F-22, to be fair. So this thing is fucking fast. Oh no. Oh no. He's here. Hello.
Jake, they're coming fast again. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Don't mind me. He's back. I don't like that. Is he gonna zip right past me here? Okay, no.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You're cleared to land.
Given how bad Rebirth was on PS5 with its blurry textures, I can't see how it'll be good on Switch 2. That's what I've been thinking for a while. I know that, like,
Up on the throttle.
the textures and stuff on Rebirth on the PS5 were so compressed to get it to run smoothly on there.
Ease up on the throttle.
I don't know how the Switch 2, which is nearly like a generation behind the PS5 in terms of hardware, is going to run it.
Perfect, Garuda 1.
At least smoothly, right? Oh, it might be cloud-based. Bro, if they're doing cloud-based titles like in the launch lineup, the Switch 2 is so cooked. Like, if that's actually... Could you imagine? Like, launch titles, day one titles for Switch 2? Just doing cloud streaming? Remake is not going to be cloud-based?
Garuda 1, altitude restrictions.
Yeah, but what about Rebirth? Well, one that inevitably makes its way over. Unless they just never do it.
Now they're tracking you on radar.
Maybe they just never do Rebirth on the Switch. But I feel like it would be weird to do Remake and never Rebirth.
Box 3. Enemy dead ahead. Target down.
Oh my god. Look at that swarm.
He's sniffing at your tail.
Seeing how they Steam Deck verified it, bro, it really, I've seen it running on the Steam Deck and I can't believe that they verified that one. That's some crazy shit. It did not run well on Steam Deck.
Launched missile.
Fox 3. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Bro, like all of those hit?
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, the Steam Deck Rebirth. I don't know who verified that.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. We have radar lock on.
Where did he go? Fucking ran away after I hit him with a ton of damage.
Lock on. Fired.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Roger.
Actually, no, keep me covered.
Shamrock. Roger that.
There are so many of them behind me.
In gun range.
Oh my god. Bro's giving me the loop-de-loop.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Looks and runs horribly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To be fair, the Steam Deck verification has always been kind of wonky. It honestly has just been like, is this game partnering with Valve to run on the deck? Yes, we'll verify it. Just make it like minimally functional. Like literally just give us an MVP and we will verify it.
Launching missile.
Garuda 1 evaded the missile.
Lock on.
Because, yeah, the Steam Deck verification has kind of been an issue on and off, like, since the deck originally came out. There have just been so many games that have had that same sort of thing. Rebirth was definitely one of the worst offenders, though. That looked terrible. But, you know, as time goes on, the newer ones are just gonna
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
continue to be, like, the new worst one, inevitably. Because it's just gonna get harder and harder to run on the deck.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Yeah, Elden Ring's stuttering issues that it had weren't present on the deck at first. So genuinely, like, the Steam Deck version didn't look as good, but it actually played better than just playing Elden Ring on like a desktop
It's coming back.
because it didn't have the weird stuttering issue. I remember that too.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Talisman.
Oh my god.
Get on your tail.
How am I ever gonna get this guy?
I've got a lock.
He's fucking crazy. Hello, humanoid.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Oh, don't lose him. Fuck.
Launched missile.
Shit. What difficulty is this? Expert. This is fucked up.
It's a fighter. A fast one. Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching. Evade. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Oh, he has stealth! Son of a bitch! And he has the good kind, too. Not all Ace Combat stealth is created equal, but he has the good kind.
Garuda 1, ESM is active. In gun range.
Hardest Ace Combat boss fight? I don't know. Probably Suleimani. I don't feel like many other Ace Combat boss fights are that difficult if you're like using the appropriate plane, right?
Special weapons.
Like, yeah, the Arcbird can be brutal if you're doing it in an A10. But if you're using like the right kind of plane, I don't feel like any of the Ace Combat bosses are that bad, aside from like Suleimani's rough.
Your tail is damaged.
That's just a hard one.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Yeah, Suleimani. This one is crazy just because of the way that he moves around. And all the micro missiles everywhere that just chip away at you slowly.
Launching missile. Enemy at 6 o'clock. Talisman is locked on.
Doesn't help that he has stealth. So even when you do manage to get a lock on him after he's doing all that crazy zipping around that you can't do,
Damaged.
if he ends up behind you like that, you just lose him.
I'm gonna get you. Talisman,
Son of a
did you
bitch.
read me?
Certainly nobody in their right mind would take the A10 to fight the Arcbird, right? Nah, nobody. I don't know. Probably the round table fight in Zero. Yeah, but even that,
Approaching at high
I don't feel like that's too bad.
speed. Approaching. Evade.
But also my
Careful now.
perception of hard boss fights is so skewed after too many years of doing this shit. Simply. So now my metric for like hard boss fight is who do I get stuck on for at least like an hour?
Struck target.
Like a couple deaths. Couple deaths happen. That's not too bad.
The plane is damaged.
Garuda 1 launched missile.
Son of a
One's been
bitch.
shot down.
Hello, Ride. Oh, 8492 is bad. That's a good one, actually. That's a good pick.
It's a fighter. A fast
Or the 8492nd. There we go. Not 2. But yeah, that mission. Yes. If you actually fight them instead of run away, that is a really hard fight. Granted, optional fight. So it depends how you weigh that on like a hardest difficulty scale, but yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Bro, using an allied attack doesn't even do a lot in this fight. Because he's just too fast. They just can't hit him. He moves in such an impossible way. Even the allied support doesn't really do much of anything.
Bandit on your tail! Shake him off!
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
So hard to even try to get a lock on him and then hold it and not just lose it immediately.
In gun range.
There we go. He was sitting still for a second there.
Garuda 1 almost out of special weapons.
Son of a bitch.
We have radar lock on.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail!
Garuda 1's plane is damaged.
Shit, dude. Do your boats buff you? They'll buff like missile tracking, but that's about it. I guess they do give you a slight damage buff as well.
Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles.
But honestly, the thing with this fight is just not getting obliterated by micro missiles while trying to get a lock on him.
A wiener?
That's the part that's a bitch here. Plus, with the way that he moves around, I can't really, like, bait him. Like, I can't move him to a part of the map that I want him to be in, you know? Oh my god. Shit. Disrupt incoming missiles too? Do they? I don't think they do.
A fast one.
Does ESM do that in this game?
High speed. Multiple missiles approaching.
That would be news to me.
Radar lock. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Behind you! Break!
Oh, I got a UAV.
Lock on!
Son of a bitch. Only pinged that one.
Lock 3.
Come on, then. Oh.
I've got lock on!
Keep an eye on your 6
Where's
o'clock.
false? Good question.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Oh god. Holy shit! Dude, the UAVs too. Oh my god. This shit is crazy.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
I don't think it disrupts missiles. Or if it does, it doesn't do a whole lot. Use of the ECM pod renders the stealth ineffective.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
So you're saying that it's maybe worth getting the ECM pod? Potentially? Is that what I'm to understand here? Give it another go or two.
It's a
'Cause-
fighter. A fast one. Missiles approaching at
Does
high
it-
speed. Multiple
Yeah, I was gonna say, it should fuck with their missiles too, right?
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, just the Nosferatus, okay. Not as much of an effect on the UAVs then?
Behind you, Blake.
Bro, I mean, it would be great if we could even, like, take out some of the UAVs.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
But even allied attack doesn't really do much for them. Because, again, the way that they fly.
Garuda 1 launched missile.
Target down.
Oh, I got one!
Down.
Oh, allied attack got a couple, too. Or only one. I saw one. I said a couple, but I got excited. I thought that my kill was one of theirs in the little feed.
Garuda 1, ESM.
But they managed to shoot one down.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I got another one. You know it's bad when even the allied attack can't do anything for you. That's when you know.
Lock on. Garuda 1, almost out of special weapons.
It's time to let my sins take reign. This is the inevitable fate Ulysses heralded in.
Missiles approaching! They're coming fast again!
Talisman, you have a baby
Yes!
on your tail.
Garuda 1 destroyed the
We take what we can get. Allied cover could be the way to go. Would it?
Shamrock, box 3.
Maybe. Because I guess if they're, well... Maybe. Because if I can catch a UAV, like, trying to line up behind me... That was very delayed on the allied attack, but those three were from allied attack getting them. If I could catch, like, a UAV hanging out behind me and trying to lock on... then that would be the time to get it, assuming they can get it quickly enough. Could work.
We have radar lock
Could just be crazy enough to work.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Could buy you some time to nail him. Yeah, I now remembered that we do need to shoot down a ton of the UAVs for rank. I would rather not have to do this again and again and again, so let's just get one S rank for it down now. Got to take out a good number of UAVs here.
So fucking bad.
The bad one.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
want to be a piss baby fall? According to where I'm pissing. Yeah.
All special weapons used.
I still can't believe she said that. Still just insane that she said that.
It's coming fast.
Oh, remember, chat, that there are like bulk
He's nipping at your tail.
claims for factions on the YouTube side. I didn't have time to add them to Twitch yet because I didn't have time to work on the bot since stream yesterday. But that is a thing on YouTube exclusively for now. Will be on Twitch once I have a little time to do it. But adding stuff to Twitch takes just as much work as YouTube because it's a whole separate like function that I have to use to do it. Plus, I have to set up the redeems on Twitch, which is not hard at all, but just a little tedious on top of the coding stuff for it.
This one's mine.
Know what else isn't hard at all? What, hot sauce? What else isn't hard at all? Fuck me!
Shot down.
God damn it. The timing. Not me? Oh, okay. I thought that was where we were going. Maybe allied cover.
A fast one. Missiles
Maybe.
approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching. Evade.
Ace Combat 6 streams are wild. Like, we've been on this mission for an hour.
Connecting.
The boss fight is part of that. I've been here for like 10 minutes, but these missions are just huge, man.
Careful now. You have a bandit on your 6.
The game may only have 15 missions on paper, but when those missions are all like 30-ish minutes to an hour when you're S ranking them, this is still one of the longer Ace Combat games, hilariously. Could be intermediate golf. Intermediate golf is way harder than this, yes. Yakuza 2 intermediate driving range. Holy fuck, that was hard. Know what else is huge? What's huge?
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. Target down.
Also not me.
All special weapons used.
Try and cover here as well. See what gets more effect.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
This fight is crazy. But yeah, if you missed Yakuza 2 yesterday, the beginning of Yakuza 2 yesterday, I found our next nightmare minigame for the completion. It's the golf driving range down in Osaka in Yakuza 2. Oh my god. That is gonna be some fucked up shit. That ain't right. The intermediate level had me crashing out yesterday.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
And then, you know, there's gonna be the advanced mode. And then there's going to be
Missiles approaching.
the pro mode.
ESM is active.
It's gonna be bad.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Fox 2. Lock on.
Oops, my PS2 slowed down to 1/4 speed. Guess I can do this golf game easier now, though. I would never. Ever. Especially now, I gotta be real good about my 100% practices. Because on, like, some of the feedback that I got on the recent Oblivion video, that my new editor just got done for me earlier this week and went up earlier this week, which, by the way, yes, some people immediately sniffed it out. Tom is the new editor.
You're approaching the return line. Maintain your
Some people just immediately guessed it, because Tom is a great editor, looking for work all the time, and also has been my mod for like 3 years. So some people immediately were like, is it Tom? Yes, it was Tom the whole time. But some of the feedback that I got from that was that some side videos that could be really fun would be like follow-ups to the reviews that I did for these games after I've 100%ed them. Like almost like a re-review sort of thing after total completion. So I gotta be real diligent about how I complete things now. No cheating. Not that I cheated before, but now if I do want to do that, I gotta be careful. I gotta be real careful. Not totally inspired by the MGS2 incident. That's the thing. I immediately, when people were commenting about that, my brain went right to MGS2 would be a banger video for that. Just talking about how awful that completion has been, and how despite that, I still somehow love MGS2. Like, I still, despite how terrible that completion journey has been, bro, every time that it's MGS2 day, I'm like, oh yeah, I get to play MGS2 today. Let's fucking go. Oh! Oh! I just got machine gunned in the ass for like 45%. God damn it. That's what they called me in high school. Banger video? Oh, awful completion. I was like, what? I was like, what did I say? You know, MGS2 has been brutal. And there have been other really brutal 100%s for various reasons, right? Like Ace Combat X. I could end up on Ace Combat Reddit again by doing a re-review of Ace Combat 0 and saying, yep, I sunk like 70 hours into it. I still don't think it's that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not the best Ace Combat, not even top 3. I could end up on AC Reddit again for that. That would be great. It would be... I am tempted with that one. Mostly because... when I reviewed AC0 and I was like, I don't know, I think it's really good, but it's not my favorite. Everyone was like, oh, you didn't spend enough time with it. You just don't understand it, blah, blah. And I've now done every little thing that you can do in Ace Combat 0. And I've done it like 9 times over because of the medals and stuff. And yeah, I still don't think it's that great, to be honest. I feel genuinely about the same. Again, I think it is great, but not the best Ace Combat great. That's what I mean when I say that great. I'm phrasing it poorly. r/Ace Combat's public enemy number 1. Weirdly, the Ace Combat Reddit doesn't even dislike me that much.
Now they're tracking you on radar.
It was the Ace Combat Discord server.
They're coming fast again.
Like the community Ace Combat Discord server, where the most shit was getting talked about me during that review series. I've never even been in that server. I had people like sending screenshots from it into my Discord server and just being like, look at what they're saying, Lamau. So I got to see into it because I had people on the inside
Now they're tracking
just
you on radar.
silently sending me screenshots.
All special weapons used.
You spend too much time with it, that's the problem. Never go full Belkin. Is that the key to enjoying Ace Combat Zero to the fullest? Disliked by the AC Discord, why? Cause I didn't love Zero that much. And I liked Join Assault more than I was supposed to. And my Assault Horizon video wasn't just a hit piece. Those are like the big 3 that got me a lot of discourse in the Discord server. It was those 3 videos. But that's like any gaming community that I have rubbed the wrong way doing these videos. It literally always is just, I either like this game too much or I don't like this game enough. Because like Metal Gear is also one that I got fairly controversial during. Because I was like, yeah, MGS 3, great video game. But I don't like it as much as MGS 1 or 2. And that caused some waves. When I said that I really liked MGS 4, that caused another stir. When I played MGS Survive and didn't just shit on it the entire video, that was controversial.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock.
That's literally always what it is. It's always just liking a game too much or not liking a game enough. That gets me a lot of pushback in these communities. Imagine having your own opinions in 2025. I don't have to imagine. I got too many opinions of my own.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
You guys want to talk about Halo Reach again? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Enemy plane in gun range. Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Reach was my first Halo. How do you feel about it, Hot Sauce? I like Reach. I like Reach. What's your opinion on Halo Reach? It's on the lower end of the Halo series for me.
Radar lock.
I don't hate it,
Garuda 1, report your damage.
but like, it's on the lower end. My 2 spicy Halo takes, single player wise, my 2 really hot Halo takes are Halo Reach is mid as fuck, and Halo 4 was actually pretty good.
Has a lock on you.
The multiplayer for Halo 4 was terrible, but that campaign was actually pretty good. It gets more shit than it deserves. IMO. And Reach gets glazed way too hard.
Hang it on your tail. Shake him off.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I like 4 more than Reach. I like 4's campaign more than I like Reach's campaign.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I like 4 more than 3. I don't agree with that one. I can't get with you on that one. Hold on, I gotta do a quick ranking in my head to know where I stand. Bottom to top. Halo 5, poo-poo. Bottom, right?
Garuda 1.
I'm not gonna include the spin-offs. Halo 5 at the bottom.
You have a bandit on your tail.
Garuda 1, report your damage.
Man, I don't know what to put. I feel like 5 is the only bad campaign in the series. I feel like that's the only campaign that is like actively bad. Other than that, the worst they get is like, yeah, they're okay.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
This is tricky. I'm in dangerous territory with this ranking already. Oh man, I don't know. You know, chat, I don't know if I want to do this. I think I'm in dangerous territory. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if I want to do the whole ranking. I should have had false to a Halo tier list. I should have.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Would be the best order to play the Halo series? Just release order is the best way, for sure. Because, like, you could start with Reach, but I feel like Reach is much more enjoyable if you've played the trilogy already. Didn't we? Did we? I don't think we did. Did we? Did I have you make one?
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Is the last Halo Infinite VOD
Careful now, they're tracking you.
on your VOD channel false? Because that's where we would have done it, right? Like if we did do that,
Missile.
it would have been after we finished Infinite. You made me rate them. Did we do a tier list? I haven't played the others yet. Yeah, I'm saying I'm in dangerous territory because I'm about to say
There's a lock on you.
that I don't know. I'm really struggling between Reach and Infinite for which one goes right above 5. I genuinely, I'm struggling with these. Because, like, Infinite's gameplay, like, core gameplay, is definitely better than Reach's. Undoubtedly better than Reach's.
Watch out.
Infinite,
There's a lock on you.
Infinite's story, as messy as it can be, is also definitely better than Reach's. But then, like, the open world thing, I don't think they landed the open world thing with Infinite. ODST can go above 5. No, ODST's is pretty good. I definitely like ODST's campaign more than Reach and more than Infinite.
Watch out, the enemy
For
has a
sure.
lock on you.
For sure.
Target down. Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
Kept asking me which was your favorite. Yeah, I know that 3 was your favorite, like, overall, but then later on you kind of flipped, like, retroactively and started saying that 2 was your favorite, but 3 was your favorite, like, as we were playing them.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I remember nothing now. Yeah, 3, like, after we had played it and for a little bit after, 3 was your favorite. But then you just randomly started saying that 2 was your favorite, and I think you just got it mixed up. To be honest, which is fine.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
But definitely, I think that you just got it mixed up. 2 is definitely the most fun one. I have a love-hate relationship with 2 all these years later. 2 is my favorite Halo on the whole, but like, the level design in that campaign is fucking dog shit. And it drives me nuts. Like, I struggle to replay Halo 2's campaign without bitching about the level design the whole time. Because holy fuck, it's bad. Can you explain why Reach is so mid, or is it just mid because you say so? The sandbox is the sandbox is super bloated and has a bunch of redundant shit that you will never use outside of just it's there because it's fun. But if you're playing on anything above normal, like half of the weapons in that game are near unusable in a practical sense. The level design is bad. The story has the best concept, but is so painfully uninteresting because there's not a single good character in the game. Other than George, there is one. George is there. But aside from George, George is the only likable character in that game.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
It's just mid. Have you ever tried Lasso? Yeah, I got about halfway through Halo CE's Lasso and then just said, nah, this ain't worth it. I really tried. I really tried, but like, nah. I like Kat too, unless she drives. I don't like Kat. I don't like Kat. The thing that makes me hate Noble Team so much, like all these years later, is that like when I was growing up, I thought they were so cool. When I was a kid, I thought Noble Team was cool as fuck. But then, one day I kind of realized, I'm like, every member of this team has a singular personality trait, and like none of these personality traits on their own make for an interesting character. Except for like George can live off of his one trait being that he's the big lovable tank, right? That is a good enough trait that it can carry a whole character. But like other than that, Carter is just bland leader man. Emil is just edgy cool guy with a skull on his helmet. Kat is just sassy lady. Who am I missing? Actually, June is all right when he's in the campaign for like 5 minutes. June is all right. I do like June, actually. Who am I missing? I'm missing one. Sassy lady. That's literally just Kat. That's all she is. I feel like I'm missing one. Forgot Knife Guy. No, that's Emil. That's part of his, he's edgy. That is his personality. He has a skull on his helmet and a big ass knife, and that makes him cool because it's cool. Carter? Yeah, I said Carter. He's just like the bland leader guy. He really has nothing outside of like being the leader of the team. That's all they really gave him. Oh, I feel like I'm missing one because I'm missing 6. That's why. In my head, I'm like, there should be 6 of them. But that's why. I think George is the one, like, good character in Noble Team. And June is fine, but he's literally only on screen for, like, 5 minutes. June is perfectly fine, but he's just never present for anything that happens in that campaign. Like, literally, he's there in the opening mission, but, like, he's only on radio. You never really see him because he's just up in the sky watching. And then he's completely absent until the 3rd mission, where you get to walk around with him for a bit, and he's cool there. And then he's once again completely absent until like the bit where you get Halsey, and then he leaves and he never shows up again because he left. He got off planet. Like, he's fine, but he's only in the game for like genuinely, I'm exaggerating a little bit with 5 minutes. It's more like 10 minutes.
Watch out, the
I remember all the dumb June is Master Chief theories. I remember those too. Noble 6 is voiced by Jetstream Sam. Is he really? There's no way. How is that the same person? That cannot be right.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Special weapons running low.
Who died ramming his flying mobile into an enemy? That was Carter.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
And that, again, was literally just him being like, yep, I lead this team. So if someone has to die for this, I am the one who has to die for this. And he flew into it. He sent you two off, and he flew into it. That was just responsible leader man activity. Dude, this is fucked up. This fight is not right. This is fucked.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Especially needing to get the UAVs. That's what is pushing this over into being ridiculous. Oh, we got a bunch there. That's not gonna hit. Oh.
It's coming fast.
Please.
He's nipping at your tail.
Is he above or below me? Oh, he's gone now.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Garuda 1 launched
I'm starting to believe. I got insanely lucky with that big damage dump. So now I can't lose this one, dude.
missile.
This has to be the one after that. I was able to nail him with like 8 missiles. This has to be the run. I can't afford to choke it. Come on, someone lock onto me. I dare you.
Radar lock. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Fuck it. That's a big cluster. Just shoot at him.
Connecting
Hope for the
ESM
best.
Garuda 1.
Missile missed its target.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Garuda 1, ESM is active. Lock on.
Okay, so I take back what I said earlier. This could also be a contender for hardest fight in Ace Combat. This could also be one of them, definitely. Give me the actual boss.
Box 2.
I hate the way that he can just flip a 180 like that. Avoid whatever I just shot at him with the perfect shot and everything.
ESM for Garuda 1.
It's fucked up.
Garuda 1's been shot down.
What? I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I think I got machine gunned.
Watch out. The enemy
Maybe? That must be what it was because I didn't get a warning. Must have been a machine gun bullet.
It's a fighter. A fast one.
Move like fish on your radar? Bro, the way they move is not right.
All missiles approaching.
This should not be allowed. They're just impossible to hit. Not literally impossible, but nearly impossible.
Keep an eye on your
The
6
one
o'clock.
bullet, yeah. I was at 94, I think.
Garuda 1. Box 3.
Come on. Hit something for me. I got a hit, but not a kill on a UAV with a special? You gotta be shitting me.
Garuda 1. Your wings are damaged. Garuda 1. Almost out of special weapons. Garuda 1. ESM is active. Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, perfect shots with ESM, by the way. He just said, nope, I don't want to get hit. He veered away from him.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I lost him again. Oh, there he is.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
Garuda 1. Box
That's not
3.
hitting him. He's gonna veer off.
1 out of special weapons.
Fuck. I gotta stop spamming the high G so much because it slows me down and I get hit.
Shamma, roger that. I have it.
That's a UAV kill on the board. Alright, where's the bitch?
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I got a hit.
Missile struck target.
Whoa.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I think it is my capture card. I think that's probably what's dying.
It's coming fast.
Oh my god, chat, this game requires a machine gun only playthrough.
Fast again. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
I don't want to think about that right now. Granted, I can do it on easy, probably. Wait, it maybe not. It probably requires at least normal difficulty, right? Surely. I don't remember, but it probably requires at least normal. But I could do it on normal
Target down.
and not expert, at least. Cats and video games. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Radar lock.
Garuda 2 launched missile.
Normal is the minimum. Okay.
Just turn around and there's this big figure just pounding me.
That is.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Yep. That's a Falseco quote if I've ever heard one.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
That was Ilya not getting glocked. I need you to break that sentence down for me. Like I'm a toddler. Took more than your life, it seems. It's not wrong.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail. Enemy dead ahead.
Perfect shots, by the way. Oh. Okay. G-Force, it's a super plane.
Watch out, the enemy has
Project Aces says, don't worry about it. Belkin technology. Sweet.
1 destroyed the target. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Missile missed its target.
Just patience with the UAVs.
ESM is active.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your
It is crazy that even like the allied commands don't do shit in this fight because they avoid those missiles too. The missiles that are normally like the free kill button, basically, right? Like the press button, or I guess hold button, and wipe the entire screen button doesn't work here. They're just too evasive. They don't get hit. Whether it's cover or attack.
We have radar lock on. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Okay, I'll take him out.
I honestly don't know what's better. Probably cover.
Garuda 1 launched missile. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Miss! After all that work lining up the perfect shot, getting both of them, miss. Double miss.
Garuda 1, ESM.
Fuck me, dude.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know where he went now. He's pulsing.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Enemy plane and gun.
Ha! Hit. We take what we can get here.
Bandit, dead ahead. Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I've got lock on.
Lock on.
Damn it.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
That's good. That's good damage.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Jesus Christ.
Lock on.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I didn't think so. Where the fuck did he go, dude? Oh my god.
Damage.
Yeah, I know.
Bandit on your tail. Shake him off.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Oh,
Missile strike
I think I
confirmed.
got him. Nope, he's still there. Just the stealth. I got the hit and I saw him disappear like immediately. I thought it was over. But of course, it's not over yet.
My controller's vibrate. God damn.
That's false, ladies and gentlemen.
Destroyer team has fled the combat area.
That's false. I'm just gonna pray that that was enough for an S rank.
Enemy fighters confirmed destroyed. It's
Killed all the
over.
drones. You don't have to kill all of them. You just have to kill enough
All
to get
threats have been
the
eliminated.
points that you need.
Our people are
But I don't know how many
back.
points we need. So,
Opened up the gate to our city. We've got the Garuda team to thank.
I killed a lot.
If I had a bottle of champagne right now, I
We'll see how it goes.
celebrate with you guys.
See what we can't get here.
We took her back. We did it. Emeria, it's finally ours again. Home sweet home.
Beautiful plains.
Well, Talisman, it's been some journey.
Sure has.
That's our finish line right down there, boys. My house. I think you'll like my wife's quiche. And don't forget a bouquet for my daughter.
Bro. I haven't had quiche in so long. That actually sounds really good. That actually sounds real good. Starting a new game, it gives me different game modes.
Gracemeria is
Guessing, I'm
finally
not
clear.
sure. What are the modes?
Estavakian forces have been wiped out. We're still taking light resistance in a few.
Bro,
limited
it
areas.
was a
It's
C
only a
rank.
matter of time before we have complete control of the capital.
Oh, you want
Our
tank or
officials
plant?
should start
The one
drawing
that's
up a
both of them.
ceasefire agreement.
That's
as
the
they've
full
made
game.
Preparations for a meeting with the Estavakian leaders.
Fuck,
job.
dude.
You two are a part of history now.
I'm gonna have to
Your
do that
actions will
again.
be remembered for generations to come.
Son of a bitch. We'll do it with the Nosferatu later. It's okay. Fuck that shit.
The vault is on the other side of those crosshairs.
Hubsbomb, take aim!
Screw this war. We're gonna live like kings.
And
I think you pretty much need the Nosferatu. That shit is so fucked. S ranking that without it is crazy hard.
I knew Donnie wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I never imagined he was this stupid. For all we know, this tunnel could be off by a damn mile. But it doesn't even matter. We've got a mountain of genuine treasure right here in front of us.
So, now what?
Now what, he says. My calculations are correct. I'd say it's too big to put in our damn pockets.
Oh, you think? Could you show me your work on that one? I'm not quite sure. Could you write it all out?
The city to be a darker, more depressing place, but nothing like this. The people look cheerful. Some are even smiling. It was all about to make perfect sense.
Testing 1, 2. The war is over. I repeat, the war is over.
I still will never get over them just strapping him to the fucking tank. Parking him right in the square.
The people are learning to smile again.
This game's story is so weird. AC6 has such a weird story.
Matilda. Matilda!
Mommy! Mommy!
And finally, I was reunited with my daughter.
Man, your daughter has one of the creepiest smiles, man. Seriously, that is just every time.
Mom,
Ooh.
dance with me.
Is that a barrel? Or is he smiling that the war is over? I think he's just happy. That's all. Alright, a couple more missions. I at least got the operations done. And still just progress towards unlocking Ace / getting the fighter-only run knocked off the list.
Gracemeria is free, and citizens are back on the streets, enjoying the freedoms they've been denied for so long.
It's good.
Sorry to make this request after all you've done, but I'd like you two to patrol the outskirts of the capital. Although military threats have been dealt with, and we're in the process of a ceasefire.
I hated Thunderhead.
This
Which one was
thing isn't
Thunderhead?
quite over.
5? Question mark?
Enjoy a view of the fireworks from above. It may not be enough to pay
Was it
for
5?
your service, but it's the best seat in the house. After this mission, I want both of you to take 2 weeks off. Go home and relax with your families.
Yeah, Thunderhead is 5. Okay. I mean, he's there. Certainly, I could say that much. He's definitely an AWACS. Hold on. Shouldn't be missing many. Yeah, only a couple on mission 6, but the operation medals are basically done now. Very nice. We take those. Oh yeah, and I did get the ace last mission too. That's another progress point to check off. Yeah, 14 ace secured. Here we go. I haven't bought these yet. Wow, this plane is so expensive, and for what? It's terrible. I think we just stick to the F-22s, just ride her out.
Team, time to take off.
For the last couple missions of the fighter only run. Just a great plane. Kind of like Bandog. Dig it first, but he realized he was wrong. Is that 7? Question mark? 7? Yeah, right?
Stand by over the castle.
Maybe I could just fly cockpit to change it up. Yeah, the prison unit in 7. I thought 7 had pretty good AWACS and just like companion characters in general.
Garuda 2. Roger.
I think like 5 had Chopper, who's maybe my favorite in the series as far as companions go. But my second favorite is probably, I can't remember his name in 7, but I can see his portrait. The blonde guy, long hair, blonde guy. Starts with a T, I think. Is it Count? Not a T. Count. Okay. I couldn't remember his name. I loved him. Tabloid? Hold on. Ace Combat 7. Wingman. There we go. A list of wingmen. Is it Count? It is Count. I'm thinking of Count. Yep. That's the one. Not Tabloid. I had to go look at Tabloid too. Definitely Count that I'm thinking of. The Nickelback lookalike. Yeah, I should have said that. That is a great way of describing him.
This is Garuda 2. I've made it to the castle. Standing by.
Whoa, boy. Maybe not first person in this game. The high G gets a little crazy.
Join up with them now.
As if it's not crazy enough in third person. That was wild.
Garuda team, continue patrolling the skies over Gracemeria and keep an eye on your radars.
It's been some time since we've been able to fly in peace and quiet.
Currently playing AC 1, 2, 3. ACX on the PSP and 7 on PC. Love the content. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Garuda
Thank
team,
you.
your next duty is to fly over the capital.
Thunderhead is an AWACS. Yeah, he's kind of... He's there. He tries. Is your threat to beat every game with the F-117 still on? After this, no. At least I might skip 6th. No, I don't want to do it. Because when I said that, I meant like on the hardest difficulty too, so there's no fucking way, dude. Could be a great community challenge, but fuck no. No, I don't want to do that shit. Chopper and Grim literally spot enemies before Thunderhead does in one mission, and he's an AWACS. True. This flavor's good, man. I just killed it. I'm gonna have to get that one again.
Head for the southern part of New Gracemeria.
That's a good one.
Hey, Fred, your wife says come straight home. Don't go out and get hammered tonight.
I know it's old news, but I just like saying it. Gracemeria is ours once more. You can say that again.
There's an entire process to unlocking it in AC3. Depriving yourself the challenge. I only have a JP copy of 3. I don't have an international AC3 copy.
No one wants to watch you stinking up the sky.
I only got the Japanese version.
Save it for the ground. A wild jet will only get people on edge down there.
It sounds disgusting. No, dude, it's good. Granted, I have a crazy sweet tooth, but like that's really good.
Garuda 1 and 2, get to the castle. There's a couple arguing at the foot of the King's Bridge.
It's such a weird combo, but like it's tasty.
This one goes out to Dominic, serving with the tank battalion. Maria has a little message.
Celsius does such a good job, like recreating flavors too. That's the wild, like when they say marshmallow, that really tastes like marshmallow.
Your patrol mission's over now. Nice work.
It doesn't taste like weird artificial marshmallow. Like that is a marshmallow in my mouth. It is so marshmallow. Same thing when I talk about like the one that's supposed to be a slushy, right? And I'm like, dude, it has that kind of, it tastes like a slushy. Like it is so weirdly close to tasting like a slushy. This is like that with marshmallow.
Wife and daughter are both dead. It's just been confirmed.
Oh.
I saved my country, but I lost my family. What kind of an ace can't even protect his own family? Monica and Jessica. How could
Becomes available in the dead save. Oh, well then I have it. Because we did all like the secret and like branch missions during AC3. So if I went and loaded my AC3 save, I would have it.
turning in my wings? I've had it. I have no more reason to fly.
Tyler, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. You ever done the chubby bunny? No.
I've confirmed an unknown on radar.
I was too busy gaming.
Traveling too fast. What's going on?
Too busy being a gamer.
From the northeast, all planes assume combat
I had no time for that. Only gaming.
The unknown just jumped off radar. Hold on. Multiple objects are traveling on the same coordinates. I think these are... I've got a visual. Those are missiles.
You don't game with your mouth. Nah, but I need to be locked in. You know, I don't
Those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
I don't have time, or not time, but I can't afford to be distracting myself with shit like that.
Garuda 1 destroys the target.
There's a guy who legit games with his mouth. Are you thinking of the fighting game guy? I think he died. I can't remember his name, but I think he died. The Street Fighter guy, right? We're almost definitely thinking of the same guy. Surely.
Second wave of unknowns incoming.
If we are, the Street Fighter guy, Broly Legs is who I'm thinking of. Yes. Thank you. I'm pretty sure he has passed.
On the same coordinates. They just won't quit. It's a cruise missile. Shoot it down.
Yeah, Broly Legs is who I'm thinking.
fighter attacks. Can anyone out there provide support?
I'll head over there. Just watch me hold those suckers back.
It just split. Cruise missiles incoming.
Yeah, he did die last year. I remember seeing that.
I've got a stealth fighter on my tail. I can't focus on cruise missiles.
Target down.
Different guy then? Really?
Big wave of unknowns incoming.
Rocky No Hands 11.
Cruise missiles incoming.
Fucking Rocky No Hands is a great name.
Destroyed the target. Sixth wave
That's
of
an
unknowns
awesome name.
incoming.
You want to be a piss baby false? According to where I'm pissing. Yeah.
Don't you shake your head? Don't piss on me.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't pegged a man in a long time.
Don't do that either.
This is Air Defense Command. Our ground unit has been destroyed. We can't
We aren't the same person, I guess? What the fuck?
off the range of your air team. Keep Gracemeria safe.
Target down.
Bad time for that. Sorry, why are we writing a Google Docie? That missile will kill me. It's not micro missiles like the last mission call. That is a legit missile that will one-shot you. Don't do that. Don't fuck with it. Oh, they got F-117s out here? More like missile food, am I right? At least in this game. F-117, more like free kill, I think. Oh yeah, missiles will one-shot me, yeah. Oh, I did forget the ace. Holy shit. We'll spawn at high altitude in the northeast when 25 seconds have elapsed after the player destroyed the first wave of missiles. So he's the one radar jamming. Should be easy to find.
All planes, intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
Central emergency combat stance. Hurry!
Lock on.
Every time I hear chicken jockey or Google Docky or something similar, I think of that one fan art. That's where Google Docky came from. That is actually, like, Google Docky is chicken jockey. Just Twitter drama. Twitter content creator drama. That is literally the meme with that. That is where Google Docky came from.
Target down.
It is legitimately chicken jockey. I know that. I don't think False knows that. It's not just Google Docky, it's Google Docky.
Unknown destroyed, but we've got a whole lot more of the same coordinates. They just won't quit.
It's a cruise missile. Shoot it down.
Everyone kept saying it in their Cinder videos. Yeah, I had to figure out what it was. And that is, oh, there he is. There's the ace. Yeah, it's hard to miss him now that I know that. What the fuck is glazing? Okay, so glazing. Look, I'll just straight up. It's sucking dick. It glazing like with your mouth. Like a penis. I just gotta be straight up. There's no mincing words on this one.
Unknowns incoming. They're morphing into cruise missiles. Intercept. I'm sending all of you straight to hell.
It's dick sucking.
Defense Command. We are unable to protect all areas from cruise missile attack.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
Another one just broke apart. There's no end.
Yeah, but what? I mean, I guess that's what it is. Like when
Units taking stealth fighter attacks. Can anyone out there provide support?
when I talk about System Shock 2 on stream, that's what I'm doing. I'm always glazing it.
Target down.
I'm figuratively speaking, just getting down and sucking its dick with how much praise I'm giving it. Never say my streams aren't educational, chat.
Fourth wave of unknowns incoming.
I love hearing like the little shards and stuff when you fly through an explosion. It's one of the nicest touches in this game. I love that shit.
It just split. Cruise missiles incoming.
I can't catch them all. They're too damn fast. Bandit, dead ahead. This one's mine.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target. Fifth wave of unknowns incoming. Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
Roger. I'll hit the base immediately.
I gotta get an S rank here. This is not a mission to skip the rank on. I have no reason not to do it just now. Alright, I gotta go get those missiles. I'm spending too much time on just scoring points.
Target down.
Beautiful. Yeah, we got the ace this time.
So many erections!
Our ground unit has been destroyed. We can't roll back those missiles. I'm handing off the reins to your air team. Keep Gracemeria
Oh, they're right here.
Sixth wave of unknowns incoming.
Only a hit is crazy.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
There we go. Those are some good
I'll
points.
wait 6 hours a minute.
In what? The plane? Where are you sticking your arm? What part of the plane are you sticking your arm into?
One destroyed the target. Garuda 1
In your
almost out of
butt, he
special
says.
weapons. I can identify each launch position by following the trajectories. Command-
Right in the back where the pretty fire is. Bro, we are not fisting the plane. We are not. We're just not doing that.
Now, don't you worry, sisters. We have angels in our American skies. I'm staying on the air for you, folks. Hey, play something with some spirit.
Command center, do you read me? Let the police handle the evacuation. You focus on those.
I'm just saying burn off arm, but sure, go there. If you burn off your arm, how are you gonna be a fucking gamer? I mean, you could play with your mouth, but like... You really want to relearn gaming at 29 years old, False? Is that something you want to do? Doxing my age is crazy.
Incoming.
If it's already public info, it's not doxing legally. Well, if it's info that you publish,
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
to clarify. Because if you take what I just said literally, it could still be doxing, yes, but... Peter, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We've seen her play games. She could use some relearning. Yeah, we could work on that without losing an arm. We could relearn without losing an arm, I think.
Talisman, do you read me?
Motherfuck. What are your opinions on jovial merriment? I do not know what that is.
All planes, intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
Oh, this has been an Ace Combat 6 stream. Y'all seen my hand game? That is insane.
One destroyed the target.
That is crazy. That sounds like something I would say, and that's how you know that it's fucking crazy. It's too much.
Second wave of unknowns incoming.
I don't think I like Tekken anymore. I have not enjoyed the season 2 of Tekken. I have just not been playing because it's just not fun. So I simply have not been playing. But I did see this morning on all over my recommended. Apparently, Harada just straight up announced on Twitter that he fired the season 2 balancing team. They straight up just got rid of the balancing team responsible for season 2.
Third wave of unknowns incoming. They're morphing into cruise missiles.
Bringing the old times back. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sending all of you straight to hell.
He just straight up was like, yeah, who did this? Which team was responsible for this shit? You guys, you're all gone. Out. Done. I thought people liked Tekken 8. People loved Tekken 8 until the season 2 patch. Including me. I am also people in that situation. Holy shit, that patch made the game so unfun. It's crazy. Just don't ask him for shit. Exactly. Cole is a horrible teacher. I am not a horrible teacher. She can consistently crouch dash, and she's only played the game for like 3 hours. Don't listen to her. I am not a horrible teacher. False has genuine execution in like less than 3 hours of playtime. What happened with the new season? Whole game, shit. TLDR. Too much to get into. It's like 30 plus minutes of discussion. But TLDR, everything shit. Everything poo-poo. Like all bad changes. Nearly. They buffed sidestepping. The sidestepping change is good. That's it. That's the one good part. Oh, and they finally buffed Asuka, so all the Asuka mains can stop bitching and downplaying their character. That's also good. That was a good change. That part, at least, was a positive. Shit. Oh. We take those. They messed with the balancing. They rebalanced everything in the game. No exaggeration.
I got the biggest wang in the West.
They rebalanced the entire game. And almost universally for the worse. Made everyone stop playing the game. Yeah, Tekken 8, when the Season 2 patch came out... Oh wait, camera's inverted. So, Tekken 8, you know, since launch...
My controller's vibing. God damn.
Had like a little steady, you know, it was like wavering off as fighting games do, right? It was healthy by fighting game standards. The player population for like the whole first year. It was actually better than average for fighting game player population for the whole first year. And then Season 2 comes out and you get like a solid spike, like everyone goes back to play Season 2. And literally like 2 days after the Season 2 patch, you see the graph go to an all-time low since launch. Like 2 days into the huge overhaul patch, the game hit its all-time low in player retention and engagement. If that doesn't tell you what happened, I don't know what would. The numbers just speak on that one.
Unknown destroyed, but we've got a whole lot more on the same coordinates. They just won't quit.
But sidestep buff, do you have any idea how many of Asuka's moves can be sidestepped? Here it is again. You guys see what I'm talking about with Asuka mains? They're almost as bad as the Jin mains. Close. Not quite, but they're very close.
What the hell is with these guys? Haven't we seen enough death?
Jin is hella buffed now. Jin just got eviscerated by the patch. Jin was always top. No, I'm not talking about the character itself. I'm talking about the downplaying. Because like Asuka's not Jin level, but Asuka mains would have you thinking she's like the worst in the game, even after the major buffs she got in season 2. Oh, I need to get the ace again. Shit. I gotta go do that now rather than later. Get a big allied attack on this one if I can. Pretty big. I'll take it. Where's this ace at? Did he just disappear? Or no, okay, he's still there. I was like, hello? There he is. Evo in 2 months? Bro, me and Owen were gonna go to Evo this year. Like, mainly for Tekken. But now with season 2, we're like, maybe next year. Big videos, you know, we were gonna go. Now we're thinking we're not gonna go. Because like the game that we were mainly going for is just in such a bad state that it's not even fun. And like Street Fighter will be there. And well, he doesn't like Street Fighter as much as I do. MVC, I think MVC is gonna be there this year, isn't it? MVC 2 is gonna be at Evo this year. We're doing MVC 2 this year. But then I play MVC and Owen doesn't. He's liked it when he's played it a little bit, but he's never played any like serious MVC before. Tekken will be weird at Evo this year. It's gonna be rough, man. Like I would maybe go for MVC 2, but he won't. And he's my fighting game buddy, so he wouldn't have fun with the MVC. I need to get him on that that MVC collection. Like badly. I need to get him hooked on it. Get him playing it seriously so that I've got someone to play MVC with for real. Actually, dude, MVC is casual enough. False! False. Marvel versus Capcom. What do you think? What do you think, False? No. Damn it. It was worth a shot. You did not just second option me? Well, false. Here. Okay? I did. And I'm not gonna act like I didn't. Okay? I did. However, comma, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? It's only because Owen does have like a genuine passion for fighting games and you don't. That's the only reason. All right? Don't take it the wrong way. It's just that you aren't into fighting games like Owen and I are into fighting games. And that's fine. But that's why. It would be best to ask. I should get you on Fightcade, man.
I can identify each launch position by following the trajectories.
I should. Fightcade has so many like classic fighting games that are so much easier to pick up and like get to grips with and start enjoying. I should get your ass on Fightcade. Definitely. Oh, that's right. CVS 2 is going to be at EVO this year. I forgot about that.
I'm staying on the air for you folks. Hey, play something with some spirit.
Command center, do you read me? Let the police
Likes getting me to play his games. Hey, I've made a fan out of her on a couple, I think. What's CVS? Capcom versus SNK.
Seventh wave of unknowns incoming.
Nah, it's CVS Pharmacy.
Everyone, proceed to the shelter in a quick and orderly fashion.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
VF5 Revo. Oh, yeah. I kind of forget that that happened this year, to be honest. Like, I keep forgetting that VF5 Revo happened. Why don't all three of you go and you can make a vlog? No. Here's the thing, right? Vlogs don't just happen like that. And when they do, they come out like shit. Vlogging isn't dead. No, I would make awful vlogs because I don't have the equipment, I don't have the experience, I don't have like anything to do with vlogs. That's the issue with vlogs. It seems like it's a content format. It's just like, oh yeah, just fucking whip out a camera and it works, but it doesn't work like that.
One destroyed the target.
It's deceptive like that. Fuck me, sideways. Call me something pretty.
Oh, no, you don't.
Just use your iPhone? Yeah, but then what about the audio? How are we gonna balance it? Something pretty? Yeah, I don't know, like... I don't know.
Target down.
Like, Shirley. Baby boy. Yo. You're men. We don't know pretty things. Okay, well. Maybe just buy me dinner before then. Or after. Or after. After works. After would actually be nice.
Target down.
Bro, I need this allied attack to happen faster. Where the fuck are they? Like, actually, where the fuck are they? What is happening? What is happening?
Gracemeria has been destroyed. Our capital. Damn it! I failed them all.
What? Where the fuck was my allied attack? Allied attacks, plural. I sent 2 of them.
Target down.
After would be nice.
Second wave of unknowns incoming.
Right? Work up an appetite and then go eat some good food. After works, I think. In theory. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Brainstorming, if you would. I think after would work.
But we've got a whole lot more on the same coordinates. They just won't quit.
It's a cruise missile. Shoot it down. Several fighters are coming in with reinforcements. Don't these guys ever drop?
You telling me I'm wrong? I don't feel like I'm wrong.
What is with these guys? Haven't we seen enough death? Box 2. Third wave of unknowns incoming. They're morphing into
28 miles per hour? Dude, okay. This needs context. Chat. So, how do I even start this? How do I start giving context to this? No context? Inside joke? Yeah, but I can explain it. It's funny. There really is no good way to start this. So, we were talking about, you know how women can go multiple times, like in a row, like boom, 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 right? Dudes sometimes can, normally can't. Normally, one time, done, going to bed, conked out, right? It's normally more how that goes. We were talking about that. And False was like, I don't get why men can't go more than one time. I don't understand why not. And my brain immediately went, well, I was immediately like, well, it's because, you know, the one time is so exhausting for dudes that it's just like your body just basically is like, okay, bedtime, done, right? So I immediately, I'm like, how do I quantify this for her? How do I explain this? So I go to Google and I'm like, how fast does nut travel? Basically was the Google search. Not word for word, but basic. That was what I searched. right? That was what I searched on Google. Google results come back 28 miles per hour on average. 28 miles per hour. So I was like, okay, false. Get this. The male body, during this process, gets pretty exerted from shooting this shit out at 28 miles an hour. You know how much force that takes from your muscles? You know how much that takes out of you? That's why. That's why the body just like fucking conks out after. That's the reason. And ever since then, it's just been a running joke. The 28 miles per hour. What the fuck did I just read? Wonder how fast Spider-Man's webs are. At least 28 miles per hour, I think. Minimum. So allied attack on these missiles, huh? It just really doesn't do anything, does it? Because that other pack of missiles that I hit an allied attack on before I flew over here, still there. Like I never did it. Wow, Cole, did you get a haircut? Save the monetization. I did. He left it a little longer on the top than we usually do, but not by a lot. Which, my barber, I trust my barber. I do. I really trust him. But I swear every time I get my haircut with him, he does something different. Like every fucking time. I never know what to expect. He's gonna do something weird every time. Today, he was just like, you know, we're gonna leave it a little longer. Which is fine. I don't care that much. But every time. Would you trust your barber at 28 miles per hour? See, you say that, but I was leading into, I trust my barber because he's gay. So this is kind of awkward now. Question still stands. I was just gonna say, well, he's gay, so clearly he's gonna look at me and my head, my hair, and he's gonna just do whatever he thinks looks good. And I'll trust it because he's attracted to men. So what do I know? I'm not. He clearly would know better. I swear the allied support is doing jack shit during this mission. Ask your barber on a date. I'm taken, unfortunately. What the fuck? What is happening behind me? What did Hasriel say? Did it not come through to my chat box? The fuck just happened? Something must not have come through. What did he say? If he comes while he's running, does he come at 56 miles per hour? That did not go through to my chat box. Yeah, if a message gets held, but it's not approved quickly enough, my chat box doesn't pick it up. Crazy that running at the speed of Cub is actually impressive. It is incredibly impressive. What it's the question is, would never mind. I don't think the speed stacks. You know, I don't think it does. Cause you know, like, weird way of putting it, but bear with me, visualize with me here, okay? Who here has either seen someone or has themselves puked out of a car window while driving on like a highway or something? Or at least, do you know what happens when you do this? Anyone in chat? The puke doesn't like stack with the momentum of the car and like fucking fly out. It travels at the speed it normally would. And it just ends up getting stuck to the side of the car because the car is moving faster. Right? So like, he would just get it on himself, I think. He would just run right back into it. Simply. Would be my answer. He would just run into it. There's air coming against the puke. Oh. So yeah, it's not gonna go out at 56 miles per hour. It's just gonna fly right back. Simply. He's probably running it. Yeah. Yeah. I think we got out of control with this. No. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Analysis results have confirmed the enemy cruise missile was launched at us from a point just north of Estavagia.
I don't think so.
We've suffered some damage as a result of the missile impact, but there are no signs of any re-invasion attempts from enemy units. Damage suffered near the capital was minimal. The cruise missile launched at this time has a different structure than those used against Amerian attacks. We have a division running tests on it as we speak. Stand by for your next order to engage.
I'm on Google. This isn't what I'm looking for. This isn't what I wanted. Travel through the air for men. Not as fast. Nowhere near as fast. I was wondering how fast we pee. The average velocity of urine droplets in the air and the impinging droplets are between 1.7 and 2.3 meters per second, respectively. Flow dynamics during male urination was investigated numerically. Good, good, good. Good integrity on the experiment there, on the research. Who did the math on that one?
The air raid suddenly eased up, like a passing shower. Having hidden in there with our heads
So what's that,
covered
3
for
miles
so
per hour?
long,
No.
we were finally free.
How fast is
One man didn't come out.
2
Nice, Mom.
meters
When he looked at his computer,
per second
he just kinda stopped talking.
in miles per hour?
Computer?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's like 4 miles per hour, actually. No, you're right. It's about 4 miles per hour. Not too shabby.
We recovered this photo from a body in the remains of a fighter jet. I should have realized it earlier.
Imagine being the subject of this research. Yeah, I want to know what the setup was like.
You have to leave now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Like, how do you...
But why?
How do you record all that?
We finally regained control of our city.
They're coming from the sky. There is a plan of operations designed to destroy everything in this city and all the...
Anyway, chat, don't forget that the bulk claims have been added for faction stuff only on YouTube.
What do you mean?
They should be on Twitch tomorrow. I should have them working on Twitch
I
tomorrow.
don't want any more harm to come to this city and its people, but at the same time, as a soldier of Estovakia, there are certain obligations I must meet. It is my duty, and I am loyal to my country. This is what I tell you.
Volunteers required for critical scientific research.
Mr. Wojciech.
Yes, I am Wojciech. But that...
The language barrier disappeared.
Wojciech is a man who is very dear to me.
Perfect English.
I was invited to a ceremony at the base 2 years ago, and remember seeing you there. You were his teacher, weren't you?
Yes.
And it is true that you are no longer flying.
Correct.
So then, you must have come here on ground duty. And now, you've grown close to those children. I was foolish. I carelessly crossed over to this side of the border, and I was fortunate enough to meet Melissa on the way. We have grown to be very close. Yes. If I had not been driving through the wide open plains here in your country, we would have never crossed paths. You've lost your wings, but you've gained the land in return. Now you can see the sky as these people do, the people living here on this land. Wojciech, are you really going to sit here?
Good stock market day.
Fall down on these people?
Figured this would be a time to check. Good day. I like the look of today. It's kind of wild. I thought it was going to crash today because of global factors, let's say. I was expecting a crash today. But no. It's a good day. New trade deal with the UK wasn't there. That's probably part of why it was a good day. For sure. But I thought other things were going to like... what's it? Have more of an impact than that. Clearly I was wrong though. I was expecting a bad day.
I'll be relaying orders to you.
But
We
no,
have
good day.
received preliminary results from the tests regarding the recent missile attack.
S&P's up like
We've spotted a potential
32
launch area
points
for that
today.
second cruise missile shot
Not
at
too
Gracemeria.
shabby.
It most likely came from a facility in the northern sea of Slovakia, somewhere in the vicinity of San Island. About 15 years ago, the Ulysses collision brought about a state of misery and fear unprecedented in modern history. Nations worldwide took their own measures on how to deal with the impending crisis posed by meteors if they were to hit the Earth. The Slovakians had developed a giant railgun for the purpose of intercepting those meteors.
Sorry.
But for some reason,
I
short of bringing it to
had to
fruition,
fill up on gas
soon after the
today.
meteors had fallen on many nations,
And apparently the gas station, I filled up on $40 worth of gas.
and nothing of it has been made public
And
since some from the American Ministry of Science and Technology were concerned
on that $40, the station apparently
used as a weapon
initially hit me with a pending charge of $75, but then it went back down to
decided to
$40.
prohibit any further development of the meteor interception system. Although the
My bank
technology was being
hits me with
developed for
notifications on my phone every time I
potential for
use
evil was far too great a risk to take. Emeria cannot be at peace
every
until
time
the
I
threat
use
of
my
cruise
card.
missiles has been completely eliminated. You've been assigned
What about
to
year to
investigate
date?
an area just north of San Island.
Year to date,
Destroy any cruise missiles
down
found
200
and their
points.
facilities. If you happen to encounter any threatening objects, move into attack.
It really isn't
formation
that bad,
immediately. Blow
actually.
the hell out of all targets.
Because like you have to
It's time
consider
to
that,
put an end to this tragic period in our history,
what's it?
which has emerged as a result of the Ulysses
Everything was so overvalued for like the last year. There was just this crazy run over like the entire last year up until March of this year, where we thought the market correction was going to happen way before it did because everything was just so overvalued. So only being down 200 points year to date is actually kind of crazy. Because if you ask me, I think everything is still overvalued where it is right now. Because we also bounced back from the big correction that we just had so fucking fast, it's kind of shocking. Like, we haven't fully recovered from it yet, but the fact that we are close to being where we were pre-market correction is crazy talk so quickly. It hasn't even been 2 months. Crazy talk. 40? How big is your tank? What, to have spent $40 on gas? I got like 10 gallons. I have a 14-gallon tank. I got a little, well, yeah, I got a little over 10 gallons. It was like I think it was like 360. And I didn't top off the tank. I said 10 gallons is good. Because I didn't want to spend more. I was literally coming back from a haircut. Mine only fits like $25. How big is your tank? I also have to get at least 91. Because of my car's engine. Anything below 91 will do damage to my engine. So I have to get 91 or above. I always just get 91. I don't, unless it's literally like I can only get 93 and not 91, I get 91. I never get 93 when given the option. 10.8? Damn, you got a small little tank. Gas is down to $1.89 now. It is. I don't know where it is. In Mississippi is where that figure comes from. But like gas prices vary by county in the US. And yeah, the presidents always take the lowest county at that moment when talking about that because it looks as good as possible. That's always how that goes.
Which plane should I pick? How about are we ready to Garuda team? Time to take off.
Can't do this in 8 minutes, but I can fly. I got video things to do, but I can fly for a few minutes. And we can make it some good flying, I think. Goofy ass government. Yeah, they don't take an average of like the they don't take a national average. They just always go with the lowest. Oh, it was the wholesale price he was using. Okay. That makes sense. Because also, lower sounds better. But yeah, when I filled up this morning, it was like $3.60 a gallon. Granted, for 91, it was cheaper if you just got standard gas, but my car. How does that help anyone? It doesn't. Well, if the wholesale is lower, like the wholesale price does affect the price that we pay, but we don't pay wholesale, right? So the wholesale being lower now than it was a year ago does help everyone, but that's not the actual price we are paying, no.
She might be trying to disrupt our plans. I better contact Gracemeria base.
Wait! Let's hear her out first.
State and county taxes. Yeah, that's why gas is always still expensive in Minnesota. It's because our tax up here is fucking ridiculous. On literally everything. Like, all of our taxes here are crazy. Our sales tax, our property tax, our income tax, they're all super high here. It's kind of fucked. It's part of why I'm like, hey, where can I live right now that's not Minnesota? I love Minnesota. Where can I live that's not Minnesota? Because holy shit, I can't afford to live here. These taxes are slowly killing my finances.
Do you two have any proof of this?
We're trying to get you the data. The radio station's crew is sending it now.
Data received. Hold on here. Ma'am, how did you get a hold of this?
I got it from a flight instructor in the Slovakian Air Force. His name is Lieutenant Colonel Wojtek.
A spare bedroom here in England? Your guys' taxes are worse from what I hear. I'm good.
Roger. All planes. I'm sending you data concerning the enemy's weapon
I'm good, actually.
capabilities. All planes, let's move out.
Garuda 2, roger.
Wind cover here. Roger that. Avalanche here. Roger that. Initiate.
Free healthcare, though. That I don't use. I haven't been to the doctor in years.
Cruise missile, they've just initiated the launch sequence.
Those cruise missiles are being carried to a gunner into the gun barrel. So this is what they use to try and blast that meteor.
There's a defensive barrier covering the target. That thing's not gonna budge under a few attacks. Garuda 1, Box 3. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
I lived in Ireland for the year and they have the worst taxes. Or what? You're in the USA, since when do you have that? No, I'm talking about England. I was saying, like, I would have free healthcare, but I don't... Like, I am one of the incredibly few people who, up until this point in my life, I have actually paid less with the healthcare system that we have, because I have, again, up to this point in my life, required so little healthcare. I've had very few like major injuries. I've literally never had like any major illness to where I've needed to be hospitalized or anything like that. I haven't even been in to the doctor once since 2022. I have always just been healthy. I'm one of the very few lucky people in that sense. Definitely. And I literally called my doctor this year. I'm like, should I be coming in for a checkup? Like, it's been a minute. And he's like, well, has anything changed, like, lifestyle-wise? I'm like, no. He's like, is anything wrong? You had any, like, weirdness at all? I'm like, no. He's like, has your weight changed? No. Then no, I don't see why you would come in. I'm like, okay.
They've just initiated the launch sequence.
All right, then. I'll wait.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Missile struck target. Enemy at 6 o'clock. Enemy plane in gun range.
I shook off the missile.
England isn't worth free healthcare. I only just saw that looking back. Just England isn't worth it. It's crazy. It's a good thing DS isn't here to hear you say that. You do spend on stuff like vitamins and calcium? No, I've never taken anything like that.
Enemy cruise missile launched. Gracemeria's been hit. Cruise missile, they've just initiated.
I have a good diet, so I don't need any like supplements or anything.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
And also no like health issues or conditions either. So I've never needed to take anything like that.
Missile was evaded.
Don't worry, I'll shake it.
Surprised you don't have a calcium deficiency? I eat good food.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Garuda 1, you're leaving combat airspace. Turn back immediately.
I keep a good diet. I don't have any deficiencies.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launch in 5.
Had nothing in the end, but the bill was like 4K. Yeah, even just going to the ER is so expensive.
Enemy cruise missile launched. That was number 4. We're in a mess here.
Preparing Soros for launch. Initiate loading.
Just the mental one.
Cruise missile.
No, I stopped taking my meds for mental stuff years ago too. I just straight up, I didn't like them. So I was like, I think I'm gonna stop taking them.
Anti-aircraft artillery
And I stopped taking them. And I've been fine.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
$1,000 ambulance bill? Yeah, dude. Genuinely, in the US, if you hear someone say call the ambulance, you wake up. You're like, real shit? No, don't do that. I'll walk.
Fox 2.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
It's about that time. Actually, just for old time's sake, because I haven't done it today. Meow.
Garuda 1 down.
It's time. Yeah, I just noticed. Man, no, that's the thing. I'm so genuinely, like, just
I got the biggest wang in the West.
ridiculously lucky health-wise. Stupidly lucky. Because, like, I was taking some, like, you know, even just simply, like, ADHD stuff, right? Stopped taking it. Just developed some solid habits that kind of negated the need for it. Just said, I'll deal with it, symptoms-wise, and I'm good. I was overweight. That was, like, my one health issue. I just lost the weight and started eating better. And now I don't have, like, any health issues. That's where I'm like, I am ridiculously lucky that this system actually does benefit me, at least currently at this point in my life. It does. I end up paying less because I literally just don't pay for any of it because I don't need it. I'm stupidly lucky in that sense. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff, like, what's it? All sorts of other stuff. Like, I'm looking at my schedule, hold on. Like Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Yakuza. I've been playing Oblivion Remastered, all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, on the YouTube side, leave a like, because algorithm. You know how that goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on the YouTube side or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. If you're looking for things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever it is, you'll find it there. Get that ass banned. Get it banned. Other than that, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.